Hello, Chelsea fans, and may I be the first one to say thank you, Chelsea fans. Thank you so much. Uh, the overwhelming support has honestly been insane. Like I know I'm like this is the first time I'm speaking after my video on the whole Super League and whatever, but it really just goes to show how much the as much as people like to say that fans don't really have that much power, don't really demonstrate that much passion in football. This example, what Chelsea has done is in this instance, what Chelsea fans have done today was go to Stamford Bridge and basically preach and just cry out all of their hate towards this idea of a super league, one that will kind of destroy the way that football is today. And I'm just so glad that Chelsea fans were just able to unite together. And I wish I could have been there. I really wish I could have been there to, just be with the fans, not just because they're people that like people that I share a common interest with, but people that I know the feelings of. They're people like I know none of these people who came out, but I can just know how much passion and how much you know how much they actually care about their club, and that's just very something that just makes me very happy to see, because it's not too often where you get to see how much how much fans actually care for a club, especially like a big team like Chelsea. Like many people just assume like, oh, football is all about, like, it's basically just like any other sport where fans are just kind of there and they kind of support the team. But I feel like it's different with football. I feel like it's different because it is like with me as well. It is something that does provide a lot of pleasure, and it is something so ingrained in you that whenever you see it hurt or whenever there's something that angers you, you just have to release it, and you just want to make your voice heard in this, like, in this world that's ever expanding. You just want to make your voice heard, and that's what Chelsea fans have done today. They have made their voices heard, and as you can see, all of their messages, like from the start of this whole thing, which was like in Sunday, from the start of it, many fans were already angered when they first heard it, and then that kind of just built up to a unification of the Chelsea community, and then all of these fans just came up and just showed up at Stamford Bridge and just made their voices heard, and I think that's just really beautiful, because not only are they saving the game, but they're also showing how much of an influence they actually have. I've read up on the full story, and it's not really the club that wants to do this, but it's more or less the board and like the people who are in charge of these clubs, the owners and stuff like that. But what's but at least of what I've heard was that Chelsea and Man City in particular were kind of dragged into this because like they didn't really know what was the best option, and because of that they just made a reckless decision because they were afraid that because all these other teams were joining that they would be left out. And that doesn't excuse them from their decision. I think it was a very poorly made decision nonetheless, but they were able to rectify it. And now there's actually what am I saying? There's actually, I think there's confirmed news that Chelsea and Man City are both backing out of the ESL, and I just have to congratulate all of the fans who just made their voices heard. And this is not just pertaining to Chelsea fans, but every single football fan, because who knows what could have happened if fans did not try to go out and make their voices heard. Who knows what would have happened? Maybe if this was not to happen, then who knows, maybe owners would have not felt any pressure to change the ways that things were going to be in the future. Maybe they would have still gone. Maybe they would have even just been like, okay, well, it seems like no one cares about it. But now we have demonstrated, every single football fan who's been against this Super League thing, everyone who's been against it, they have just shown how much they actually care for football and the way things are. And I am honestly just so happy about it, because when I first heard about this, I was just kind of scared, because many football fans honestly just want to see like the best of games and stuff like that. And that just like when this plan was first proposed, I was just like, oh man, actually a lot of people might be into this idea or whatnot. But I certainly did not take that. I certainly did not think that one bit. I certainly felt offended by what the owners of these clubs were doing, including my club. But now it's pretty much confirmed that the and it's not even just those two teams in particular. I think other teams are starting to break off now. The 14 or 15 teams that were originally, not the 12 or 14 or 15. I already forgot the number. It doesn't really matter in this case. But the teams that said that they were going to join, they're backing out now. And honestly, this is just like a moment to kind of just embrace, because even yesterday, I was thinking that this was still going to go through, that the European Super League was going to be a thing of the future, and then the Prem, the Champions League were going to be things of the past. Thankfully, football is going in the right direction, and luckily it happened so quick, because I was expecting this thing to go on like over the course of a few weeks at least, because this is just something that has just come up out of nowhere, and usually when things come up, they take a while to kind of sort itself out. But luckily, that hasn't been the case for football, because the fans took offense to it, and they were immediately hurt by what these owners were doing, and then they made their voices heard. And now, because of their voices, because they know, because all of those fans who protested, they know the power of the fans in the world of football, and that is honestly just so empowering to hear for any fan who supports a club, and for any sport, that your voice does matter. And you do have an influence over the way that things are. And that is just so important. Such a big message and a big statement by every single fan who went and protested against their club, who wanted to do this thing, not for the benefit of the fans, but solely for the money. And then, in turn, you're destroying the sport. So, I just have to give a round of applause to every single fan. Thank you. Thank you for saving my sport. Thank you for keeping the way things are, because this is honestly like the way I fell in love with this sport. I'm not saying that there isn't a need for change, but the way that things were going to look like for the future did not seem at all promising. This is something that needed to be gone, and it needed to be destroyed before it even became before it went from like an abstract idea to something that we would be seeing like every weekday. I am just so glad that every single fan contributed to this. Not every single fan, but the fans that did contribute to this. Thank you. And I was honestly just so pissed off, because I wasn't even like going back to. I just want to talk about my own personal reaction to this. I wasn't really intending to do a watch along today, because I was actually kind of upset with Chelsea and stuff like that. I was conflicted, because obviously the board and every single club who enlisted themselves in this thing basically like sent out a message that the fans don't really matter in this case, and because of that, many people did react the way they did. But for me, obviously, I can't really I'm not even in England, can't really go out and just protest myself. So I was just kind of there, kind of like thinking to myself, what do I even do? Like, is this something that I should like I was angry at that moment, like really angry, because I am so passionate. But I was angry, and I really didn't know who to put the blame on. I didn't know whether if it was just the whole club in general, the players, the board. But then after a while, I kind of assessed the situation. And then even before this, like I still wasn't planning to do a watch along, believe it or not, because I was just like so like my head was just all over the place. And then but yesterday I came to the idea that it was all like you can't put your whole frustration out on the entire club. It has to be the people owning it. It has to be the people who aren't involved with the actual sport itself. We come and watch football for the players and the team and the fans. That is all what football is, and that is all what football will ever be. And then the people who are making the decisions, and like everyone else who isn't a part of that in Chelsea, that's not what we fell in love with. They're not really something that we, they're like the part that we just kind of put to the side, because we only care about the football. And now, because the other part of the clubs have just taken control and we're deciding, yeah, we're going to change the way football is run. I was so conflicted on why would they do that? But then I just realized that I just had to look at it I just had to look at clubs and see it in two different ways: the football aspect, and then like the business aspect, the fact that football clubs are a corporation and that they are a brand. And then that side wanted to do this weird crap, and then luckily the football side were able to triumph over it. It took a while. In all honesty, this idea should have like never even been like it shouldn't even be like it shouldn't even have existed. And the way that I already forgot the guy's name. Fiorente Perez, the Real Madrid guy. He, in every single interview, he just sounded like he had no idea what he was doing. But either way, he still wanted to go through with it, even though when he was explaining it himself, there was a lot of contradicting points that he was making. Like, first of all, UEFA and FA and the FA were basically saying that they would the clubs who were participating would get banned from the Champions League, and then the FA were like, well, now the Premier League teams who are in that competition are also going to get banned. And then Perez was just kind of like, oh, that's not going to happen. I won't make it happen. Well, like, that was just not realistic at all. And I'm glad that, people are really seeing how much of an oaf he is. I didn't even know he was that much of an oaf until he actually, decided to go through with all this mess. And now we kind of really know what he's all about. And I'm just glad that, no one fell for his BS because, well, I mean, obviously the I'm phrasing this so badly, but the fact that fans were able to see through this, because like I said before, like, different clubs, not necessarily Chelsea or Man City, different clubs wanted this. Different clubs sought this opportunity, and I'm not putting the blame, and I'm not just saying that so that I can be like, oh, Chelsea weren't as bad as, let's say, Barca, who wanted to also do it. I'm just saying that many clubs were kind of pressured into do it. Maybe because like one or two agreed to it, and then the rest of the clubs had to follow suit because they were scared of what might actually happen to football, and that they might might be a step down from everyone else. So then they just kind of panicked, and everyone just kind of agreed to it. But now that everything is out and everything is just like, on display, we fully know like the consequences of this, and now we can see why it's such a bad idea to enlist this. And as I'm saying this, I'm looking at the Chelsea fans protesting, a video of them protesting it at Stamford Bridge. And they're chanting, "We saved football." And I have to agree. I absolutely agree that Chelsea fans and just football fans in general, the ones who have gone out of their way to make their voices heard, and not just on, physically, but also on social media. Like, I saw and I'm even impressed by the fact that Marcus Rashford went out of his way to just like tweet something implying his view on the Super League, even though many players were restricted from doing it. Like, I think we saw João Cancelo like post something about this, and also Bruno Fernandes, but not a lot of players, probably because the clubs didn't want them to actually like disclose their views on this matter, because it is something that has nothing to do with the players and has nothing to do with the coaches. I can say that now. I can say that after the interviews with Klopp and the interviews with the players, that no one wanted this. No, the whole football aspect, everything that makes up football in these clubs, they did not want any part in the Super League. And I'm honestly glad to hear that. I am honestly just so glad, because when I first heard it, I honestly thought that this was an agreement between the players and the coach and the board. But it just turns out that the board just kind of took things in their own hands, and then we're just like, all right, I'm just going to place you guys in here without even telling you what it even is about. So I'm glad that the players and the coaches weren't involved in this, and that is why I'm supporting Chelsea today, because even though the board have made a mistake, which they're trying to rectify now, because they have clearly heard our voices and they know what kind of mistake they made. Even though Chelsea made a mistake, and it's a mistake that will probably like go through for a few years, it probably just live on, and many people will look back at it as a bad memory, but at least we can say the players and the coaches never felt any need to change the way the sport was run. And honestly, that is just so I'm just so glad to hear that, because obviously you don't want the players to be like, oh, I guess we don't want to like just do this anymore. We just want to like compete in whatever. And then many people were suggesting that the players were just doing it for the money, even though I didn't believe that. But I was just so confused on the players and the coaches' position in all this. But now it's just been confirmed that the board have just oh wow. So Ed Oh wow, so Ed Woodward resigns as chairman. And I honestly, that's honestly the best decision that Manchester United could have honestly done there in that case, because Ed Woodward, like himself, just kind of got himself out of UEFA, and again, it's just the people who make up everything that is in football in these clubs, and they're usually like the most corrupt, the more corrupt side, the less pleasant sight to see in this football world. And honestly, if Ed Woodward did some, like I know he dropped out and stuff like that, probably because he knew, he also probably wanted the Super League too. And honestly, the fact that he's been removed is honestly such a good decision. Like I think anyone who still wants the Super League to happen should honestly be removed, because now we know that many clubs were pressured into it, but if there's still people in the board who want it, because obviously there's some people who want it. There's some people in the boards of these clubs that still want to benefit from the Super League, and then just make football worse for us in general. And I'm just so happy, so happy. I'm honestly just so glad right now. Yeah, but that's my little spiel on the whole case. Case in point, I love Chelsea fans, I love football fans, and I love that the fact that the sport looks like, at least now, it's starting to look like it's going to stay the same. And the beautiful game lives on, is all I have to say. All right, then. So I'm just gonna get into the lineups. I'm gonna talk about it because I feel like, what am I saying? I usually do the lineups. I'm just gonna get into the lineups. We're gonna talk about the players playing today. I haven't even like looked at it yet, because I was just in such like disbelief until like an hour ago, until I actually heard the Chelsea fans go outside, and then they were making their voices heard, and then eventually, Chelsea. I think news came out that Chelsea were eventually gonna leave the Super League, and they were rejecting the whole idea. And now things are going our way. So now I feel like it is only appropriate for um, me to watch and react to this game, because this is all about the players. This is all about the coaches and the staff of these football teams. It has nothing to do with the actual business side. I mean, I watch Chelsea only for the football side. I can care less about the board and stuff like that. But I'm just so glad that it's still gonna stay. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be doing a watch along. I'd probably still be just like mad, contemplating what would happen with football. But luckily, I can say with at least a bit more certainty that football is saved. So thank you guys. And now let's just get into the lineups. All right. So we have Kepa, Zuma, Christensen, Rudiger, James, Jorginho, Mount, Alonso, Ziyech, Havertz, and Pulisic. So, Kepa, he had a good game against Man City. I see no harm in putting him against Brighton. Definitely Man City are a tougher team against Brighton, so, and if he performed well against them as he did, then he's obviously going to have a lot easier time against Brighton. At least we hope. Hopefully Danny Welbeck just doesn't come out and just do something like like one of the West Brom strikers did. I think his name was Robinson. Hopefully he does not pull that kind of performance against us. Zuma, Christensen, Rudiger as our center backs. We're not seeing Asby, Silva, but Rudiger stays on for this game. So Zuma and Christensen, the two new center backs in this team compared to last time. Obviously, Silva got injured, but I'm curious about the case with Asby. I'm guessing he just deserves a break because he has been playing non-stop, and we are playing against a lower league team. But we still shouldn't underestimate Brighton. I feel like any team in the Prime, as we just seen from Leeds against Liverpool, any team can just go and hold on, I just got sidetracked for a second. Anyway, so any team can just pressure us, and then we can be vulnerable. But I think what's different about this season is that no matter who we've employed at the back, no matter which center backs or which wing backs we've gone with, defense has always looked solid for the most part, especially after Tuchel has come into the club and then fixed everything up, patched everything up. So I'm just happy with that. Looking at Zuma and Christensen themselves, Zuma obviously he came up in the game against Crystal Palace, and then as I said in my watch along for that game, he is so vital with the headers, and he is just someone that can be expected to do a lot of things forward and also contributes to a lot of goals. He even scored goals themselves. So that's kind of like where I stand with Zuma. I have no problem with him starting today. And the same thing goes with Christensen. AC Hive. AC Hive in that. So Christensen, Zuma, Rudiger are center backs. James and Alonso are wing backs. So obviously Chilwell comes off for Alonso. Alonso comes on for Chilwell. And that's the only change from our wing backs. James still stays on because I think James is on a good form of games. Yeah, I heard. James is on. Sorry, I got sidetracked. My bro just showed me that Edward Woodward got the sack, but I already said that before, so you're kind of late, buddy. So James, yeah, bro, I keep on forgetting these players, man. James and Alonso are wing backs, man. All right, let me just get that straight. Alonso comes in for Chilwell. I would say both of our wing backs have actually been performing pretty well. I felt like I would have had no problem with them playing again, but obviously I feel like most of this rotation in itself is just, taking out the players that need a break because they've been playing nonstop for the past few games. So I have no problem with the fact that we're rotating for this game. But obviously someone like Alonso, who hasn't been on the squad a lot recently, as maybe like in the past 4 or 5 games, the fact that he's being able to play now just shows that maybe Tuchel still has some interest in him, and I feel like there's a reason why Tuchel is choosing him over Emerson, just because Alonso is someone who still has a lot of someone who still is reliable and stuff like that. So I'm guessing this shows that Alonso is more or less our second choice defender, or second left back choice defender. Alonso, nothing else really to say about him. When he performs well, he performs well, but I haven't seen that in a long time, so hopefully we do see something good from him. And then James, obviously James has been a rock this whole time. He's been absolutely outstanding. England's first choice right back. No problems with him starting. He's gonna put on a good show. I can already feel it. I can feel like many of these players are gonna put on a good show for us. Because after all these news, I feel like they would be even more determined to play. I mean, heck, there's fans literally outside of the stadium. I'm still guessing. I'm guessing, but they're probably still there because they're gonna stay there for the whole time Chelsea are playing, just to make sure the message is through. And I feel like in a way this empowers the players to do well and just put on a show for them, because obviously these past few days have been a fight for football and more or less the players themselves. So it just goes to show that the fans are there to support the players, because I feel like that is a message that the protesters outside of the stadiums are intending to do. They want to support the players and want to support the coaches, and just don't support the board and stuff like that. So I am just happy to see that that's the case. Yeah. So how did I go from a tangent from Alonso to the board, man? I'm kind of weird, man. So Mount and Jorginho, or no, Jorginho and oh yeah, Jorginho and Mount are, that's the pivot. Oh my gosh. I mean, that isn't a problem at all, because I feel like Mount definitely holds his own in the midfield. But it's gonna be interesting to see how those two link up together. Because for one, Mount isn't attacking; he's in the midfield, and then Jorginho is obviously alongside him. So it's gonna be interesting to see. I feel like we're gonna be a lot more passing today, honestly. Less about taking people on, and more about creating these creative passes and potentially through balls, through through Brighton's defense. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. And obviously Ziyech, Havertz, and Pulisic as the people who are gonna play. So Ziyech was there obviously for the Man City game, and I honestly said, and I remember saying this, that if Ziyech were to perform well against Man City, and which he did, but I felt like I still feel kind of hurt about it, because I know that he could have performed better than he did, because he basically could have scored 3 goals and got himself a hat trick, but he still sparked. He was still like a diamond in the rough for in that game for Tuchel. He was just like, oh, what is this untapped potential I see in Ziyech? Well, that's kind of the reason why at least I think so, that kind of the reason why Ziyech has been picked for this game. And I even said it because, it's been a long time since Ziyech has actually done something, but, there is still that anticipation, and that, oh, can he potentially still be very vital for us? And I do believe Ziyech is that player, but the problem was that he needed to show that to the fans and to the coach especially. So he did that, could have done better, but that's not to say that he did bad at all. He did fantastic, but the fact that he could have done better was just something that was very important as well, because there's still room for him to grow and stuff like that. So I feel like that was very important message that Ziyech needed everyone to see, and because of that, he is on the starting lineup today. So I am very happy to see that. Ziyech is underrated, and the Maestro is going to put on a good show. I think so too. Havertz and Pulisic. Pulisic obviously put on a class performance against Porto. Wasn't playing for long against City after he got subbed in. I think he only had 5 or 10 minutes. But Pulisic is someone who is definitely finding his form again, and just needs to put in a few more. Just needs to get more games under his belt to actually, recognize his form again. The form that we recognize as the end of season Pulisic from last season, who was absolutely spectacular in all games. So I'm just very happy that Pulisic also gets to be in the starting lineup. And obviously Havertz and Pulisic linked up together very well against Crystal Palace. Those two, in combination, those two guys scored 3 goals. Yeah, they scored 3 goals. Pulisic with a brace, Havertz with a goal himself, and this just goes back to what I was saying about rotation. Tuchel knows which players are the best and which kind of pairings can go well. So let me just compare 3 different games right now, including this one. So in the I'm trying to think back to the recent game. So what was the game where we had Havertz, Werner? No, yeah, we had Havertz, Mount, and someone else. I just forgot who. Who's in the Crystal Palace game? It was Havertz, Mount, and Pulisic. So that was one combination, and the other one was Mount, Werner, and Ziyech. Yeah, I think so. I think that was the other one. Yeah, Mount, Werner, and Ziyech, and Mount, Havertz, and Pulisic. And now Mount still stays in the combination, but now Tuchel has kind of just added another attacker in this instance, because Mount is playing that center mid role. He's gone with Ziyech, Havertz, and Pulisic. which is I feel like is just a like another he's basically taken one combination, the Mount Ziyech, and well, there's no Werner this time, but he's replaced it with Havertz and Pulisic. So those two work well. Mount and Ziyech work well. So maybe Ziyech, Havertz, and Pulisic could work well. I don't know. Maybe there's like a science to this. I don't know, but hopefully this combination does work. I think it will work because Havertz as a false nine is very good. Pulisic, obviously a great winger, could definitely find himself in good positions, and Ziyech is just someone who just feeds the ball for everyone else waiting in the box. So that's just kind of my view on the lineup. I have no complaints about this. Definitely need to give people a break before the big upcoming game in the Champions League, which I think I can say confidently that we know we're going to be playing in, because the Champions League can never be replaced by some big Super League that no one really cares about. So I'm just happy to say that. I'm happy to see that there's some enjoyment in our season left. I thought our season was honestly going to be finished. It definitely would have been finished if the Super League carried on, but it's just so heartwarming to see the fans. And I honestly had no faith originally. I had zero belief that, and I feel a little bit sad saying that, because I know I'm a Chelsea fan, and I know I say that fans have power, but it takes a lot to see. It takes a lot to actually feel that until today, where you actually see the people do it themselves. So I've been invigorated, I've been enlightened, and football fans around the world, thank you for giving me this belief and giving me an opportunity to say that the sport is still alive. So that's just how it is. And we're getting ready for kickoff. I'm going to have to switch places now. So thank you for tuning in for this part. And now we are in, I guess I can call this like the match scene, and I'll call the other one the lineup scene, because, just according. Yes, and now I just heard news that Man City, Chelsea, Atletico Madrid, and Barcelona are preparing to withdraw from the proposed Super League. Best news of the week. I know we heard some crap news over the past few days, but honestly, football is saved. And now, honestly, all this is kind of just washed away from me. All of this has just kind of like just take a moment to breathe in and breathe out, because these past few days, honestly, have been insane in terms of the football world. I feel like the fact that this is already ending after this was proposed on Sunday, I had no idea this was even a thing until Sunday. But I think that's when everyone else caught up to the idea. And now it's taken only 2 days, and yet I still feel a burning passion and different emotions about this whole thing. So it just goes to show how much we actually care. And I'm just glad that even Petr Cech just came out in Stamford Bridge and was just there with the fans. I'm not sure what he did there, but the fact that he was there just shows that he was trying to in some way console the fans. And that is just so, I'm just so happy to see that. Obviously love Petr Cech. He's a legend. But I'm just happy that seeing that at least people like him can see. And he's even part of the board technically. He's a director of some sorts at our club. I'm just happy to see that he was there to help us. And now we are actually getting ready for kickoff. And now I'm getting ready to do this thing. And now I can actually be happy to do this, because it was kind of dreary before. I was feeling kind of upset. I won't lie, guys. I hope you guys were feeling. I think I can speak for everyone when I say that we were feeling a little bit down when we heard the news. But luckily, we have a chance to be happy and just watch our team play for the football. This is what it's all about. I would not trade this for any dumb league. And now the kickoff begins. And now let's leave behind everything and just enjoy it, man. Let's enjoy it. We're playing here to go to the third or fourth or whatever place we're going to end up in. I just have to say, come on, Chelsea. And I think I speak for everyone when we say, come on, Chelsea. Let's get a victory today. And now we've already gone early and trying to Rudiger. And now we're just... It's going to be interesting to actually see how we play today because these combinations of players, we haven't really seen too much. So I'm honestly just interested to see how we're going to play. It's definitely going to be a different style compared to how we usually do, which is just, usually quick passing and stuff like that. We don't have someone like Kovacic or... Well, we still have Mount, who's definitely going to help in that. But obviously, I'm just more interested to see how the players do themselves. So let's see what happens. And now there's a cross in, but Kepa comfortably gets it. Now Pulisic is able to Havertz. Veltman. So far, it's been 3 minutes, and I haven't really seen anything from either side. Obviously, it does take a few minutes to get the game going. It's a header. James has the ball, could definitely look for a center, but he goes back inside. Alonso. And hold on, I'm just gonna do this thing right now where I just change my filter for my mic. Alright, so I just got rid of something. Alright, yeah, it'd honestly be better if I just kept it on, didn't I? Alright, I'm good. Sorry, I was just taking a moment to fix something. Havertz? No. I thought the goalkeeper might have hit it onto him by mistake. Zuma, Jorginho, Rudiger could look for James. Someone can look for James. He's kind of open. We're getting kind of pressure now. Lonzo. Pulisic. Is that not a foul? No. I guess I thought he clipped him by mistake. Alright, come on, Pulisic. Tries to keep it and tries to pass it to Jorginho, but I think it gets intercepted and loses the ball. And now Brighton can be on the attack. We honestly just have to, I don't know why we're not actually getting possession of the ball right now. It just kind of seems like we've had it a few times and we haven't done anything with it. So let's try to replicate what we did against Man City, and let's just try to keep hold of the ball once we actually get it. Christensen. This game is already starting off slow. I know I was excited and pumped up beforehand, but it's kind of slow right now. I wonder how the fans are. I wonder if the fans are still outside. It does look pretty dark. It should be dark in England. CH. Havertz could be in. Havertz. Oh. Havertz was able to knock it off the goalkeeper, but no one was able to get the rebound. Jorginho. Now we're starting to pick up pace a little bit. Now I'm not falling asleep anymore. Jorginho. James. Jorginho. Zuma. Now Pulisic could look to play and plays it back. Someone has to put a long ball in. There's Zuma does, but he can't find Alonso. Rudiger could definitely find Alonso. Put in a through ball. Alonso's got to find someone. Oh, what are we doing? Alonso just kicks it out, man. Havertz. Ziyech. That's a good cross. Alonso. Oh my gosh, that was. I'm saying it, man. Ziyech never messes up those crosses, but maybe it was a little bit too tough for Alonso. But I felt like Alonso was honestly like next to that ball. That's a beautiful ball by Ziyech. Mount. And honestly, we haven't been doing too well against Brighton early on. We haven't stringed anything at all yet. We've tried to, but it's actually, as I'm saying that, Pulisic is through. He could pass it to Ziyech. All right, Ziyech, come on, cross it. Or someone cross it. Or someone find someone. But it looks pretty compact. Virginio. Rudiger. Oh, Mount loses the ball. So uncharacteristic for someone of his quality. Havertz. No one's pressuring him. Ziyech pressure. Oh, yes, it does fall to... The Brighton defender literally like gave Ziyech the ball, but then Ziyech himself kind of just fell on the ball, and now we can see the throw in. So, I mean, if that doesn't explain the first few minutes, then I don't know what could, because I feel like that kind of explains how it is. Brighton have been too good, but neither have we. If I'm being honest, we kind of fluffed a chance or two. Oh my gosh. Also can win the header, and he does, but he concedes a throw-in. Jorginho. Rudiger. Jorginho. Yes, Jorginho, pass it to Pulisic. Pulisic could score. Oh, that's unfortunate. Jorginho does well. That's good passing between Jorginho and Ziyech. Wait, does he get? Nah, he's completely scuffed it. That's so unlucky. He was in a good position too, to be fair. Could have done better. But at the end, I think he does lose his balance, so that's unfortunate. We haven't been challenged, and we've had a few good chances on goal, but honestly, nothing too impressive. This is the way that I would describe it, or at least how it's been so far. Rudiger does well, so on the side, and now he can pass it. He does pass it to Alonso. Mount. Christensen. Come on. James is open. Havertz passes it to James. Jorginho can cross it. But he plays it sideways. Yes, Pulisic does well to still have the ball. Mount. Jorginho trying to go with a clever cross, and I think James can still win the throw-in, and he does. Jorginho. Oh, man. Zuma with a good cross. Havertz can't win it, though. Christensen. Zuma. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yes, Mount, Ziyech. Oh, Havertz. Oh, it's a block. No. Havertz could have definitely finished that. Ziyech tries to do his best, but he wasn't in the best position to shoot. But I think Havertz honestly could have scored that. Come on, Zuma. Oh, he goes through it himself. Oh, but it hits the goalkeeper. Ah. We should honestly be at least 1-0 up right now. That chance itself should have been a goal. Rudiger. Come on, Rudiger. I can even hear Tuchel screaming right now at the players. The players themselves gotta warm up, man. They gotta start embracing this game. Come on. The fans are behind you. Now more than ever. And not forget, we still have... I'm honestly not too worried about the league table, but honestly, just show what you can do, man. Make the fans happy. They deserve it. Come on. Havertz, come on. Yeah, James can cross it. Oh, but there's no one in the middle, unfortunately. And now, Brighton are losing the ball now near their box, and we can win that. Oh, wow. No, the Brighton... I don't even know who he is. Brighton just were able to bypass us so easily. Well, it took skill to obviously bypass us there. I won't lie. Dunk. Oh, wow, Lamptey. What a pass. And that's us. What am I saying? That's us. We were on the break. Not even on the break. What am I saying? We were getting pressure there. Rudiger. Oh, Kepa's under pressure. Havertz can definitely look to play Rudiger in. He does well, though. He still has the ball in the middle. Does well. Now, Ziyech could be on the break. Definitely could find James. And that's a beautiful through ball. Come on, cross it. Oh, that's a corner. Oh, that's not a corner? Oh my gosh. But that was a beautiful ball by Ziyech. Amazing through ball. That hasn't been something that we've seen too much, where we were just able to just ping a through ball in, but that worked excellently. The right side is obviously I think I would say the more dominant and attacking part of the field for us. We've been building everything from the right side so far. Jorginho, Zuma, Rudiger. Honestly, just a smart 1-2 would honestly just make this whole team like disappear in an instant. We got to be looking to play fast now. We've been playing very sluggishly, and every time we put the ball in the air, we're making it more likely to lose the ball. And James just tries to play Ziyech in, but the ball wasn't hard enough. Alonso, mark him down. Make sure no one's on your wing. And Brighton are playing very reserved at the moment. Even when I feel like they are on the break, they definitely want to play back. But they definitely know how to start a counterattack. and now they just lost it. So that's just kind of how it is, man. We're definitely playing in Brighton's palm at the moment, but it's only a moment until we actually just score ourselves. Alonso was in a bit of a pickle there, and many people were accusing him of fouling a fellow Brighton player. Oh, and they just crossed it out. Is this really a team that we're gonna end up that we're tied with so far? I feel like we could have definitely scored at least once or twice. Our second goal definitely could have arisen from that James chance, but that's just how it is. Alonso. And Brighton are actually near the relegation zone. They're like only 7 points. Come on, Ziyech. But obviously, we need this game more because we need to get top 4. I mean, both teams. It's the same for both teams, but we need it because we're actually slightly behind. But the top 4 race is honestly just so insane at the moment. We definitely need everything that we can. Zuma. Good ball by Zuma. Finds Alonso. Alonso sets it down very well. Pulisic. Alonso. Come on, take him on. I think I just saw Mope just say something to Alonso. I'm not too, and I'm pretty sure that it's not PG friendly, or even PG-13. Oh, Rudiger. So you just gotta find someone, man. Jorginho. Zuma. Rudiger. Come on, 1-2. Yes, there we go. Oh, but Pulisic is on the floor. No, don't limp now. Rudiger. Yes, Alonso, come on. That's come on. The game is kind of dead. I can't even lie. We definitely need to just up the ante, man. And it's not even like we're not being forward, but we're just making fouls, and the game is getting stretched out so much that I'm honestly just finding it hard to see anything new in like the span of 5 minutes. But that's just how football is. So we're gonna see how this all plays out. Oh, come on! Yes, Ziyech. Ziyech. You could have scored it yourself if you wanted to. You could have taken the shot for yourself, but you try to find Havertz. I mean, we would all be singing your name if that worked, but you can't expect passes like those to work where you can just like mag 2 players or whatever. That looked too compact to actually play a ball in. So, come on, Ziyech. Christensen. Pulisic. Yes, Pulisic. He gets fouled, but still very well by Pulisic. Does well to hold down. Is that Ben White? Does very well to hold against him. Yes, Ben White was trying to drag down Pulisic, but Pulisic honestly just showed so much body right there. Jorginho. Zuma. Come on, boys. We have to find a little mishap in their whole plan. A little mistake. We just gotta exploit it. Come on. Zuma, watch out. And he does well. Zuma can definitely play Rudiger in. Oh my gosh, we're so pressured right now. We got like for every man, we got 2 people marking them. That's honestly insane. Christensen does well. Finds the little pass to Alonso. Ziyech, can he pick in another cross? He gives it to James, and there it goes, but it goes straight to the Brighton goalkeeper. Rudiger. Does. Virginia. Hey! No, that's a foul. Rudiger didn't even touch him. Oh my gosh. No, come on. He wins the ball. Like, I'm not even joking right now. Like, the number 8 on Brighton, he looks hurt, but I think Zuma just got the ball there. Unless, like, my eyes were just messing with me. He gets the ball! He gets the ball! Wait, hold on. What happened? Okay, yeah, he goes in and, like, it's rough, but he catches his foot. Yeah, I agree. But he does win the ball. He does go for the ball. It's just the aftermath, which is like the thing that people are mad about. Wait, who gets the free kick? Is it us? Oh, we do get the free kick. Ziyech does well to receive it. Could play it out to James. He tries to go for a backheel pass, but it does not work because it's his other foot. Oh. Oh, Basuma, number 8, who Rudiger fouled previously. Oh, wow, Jorginho's getting booked. Oh, man. Yeah, it's a poor challenge by Jorginho. He tries to like put both legs in, and he almost takes him down initially. It is a bit, it's not unfair. No way, is that a foul? And now we just got it booked again. What? No way, you're joking me. Oh, come on. He's literally got his arms on him, man. He's just like there. He's just like, come into my arms. Brighton can definitely score from this position. It is quite close, but luckily Zuma is able to hit it out. Havertz. Oh, wow. Kepa again comfortable as it is. That's a foul on Ziyech. Where's the foul for us? Oh wow, Brighton are actually playing pretty decent right now. Oh, Welbeck could definitely score here. Yes, Pulisic can definitely find someone. He passes it to James. A good little pass between both Brighton attackers. Havertz, come on. Havertz though wins it back. Now Rudy could definitely play someone in. I think Ziyech. No, Alonso's there. He's offside. Yeah, Chelsea are just... What? Is he offside? Nah, come on. That's a little bit sus, bro. Like, bro, he literally had his arm. His arm was still tucked in. How is that offside? And Chelsea, to describe how they've played so far, despite, the invigoration and the fact that many Chelsea fans were reinvigorated by this recent event and wanted to see some good football, because that's what it was all about for the past few days. Chelsea have kind of have been underwhelming. Quite the opposite, underwhelming so far. They have been just missing everything so far. They are lacking in passing quality, and we're kind of just making reckless challenges to get us booked. And Brighton have honestly just looked good in like one or two instances, which is definitely more than we would like them to have. So it's just been sloppy overall. It could definitely use some good quality in the passing department. Yes, Jorginho does well. Yes, Ziyech. Has not a foul. And I've been saying that a lot because both teams are just kind of going in on it and just like kind of just want to put a foot in. Good cross, but it doesn't even get past the first few players and it gets headed out. So another wasted chance. Oh man, we definitely need a goal in this first half if we won't have any chance of actually winning, because the way things are right now, they've been very dead, and I feel like if we don't score now, that momentum is just going to carry on into the second half, and we might even look even more dead. Christensen, Ziyech, come on Ziyech, turn him inside out, James. Someone. Mount. Passes to James. James overhits the passes. Yetch. And it's still sloppy passes, man. I don't know if we're too comfortable or not, but we've been lacking. Yes, Jorginho. Nice, Jorginho. Mount. Havertz, yes! Come on, Ziyech. Yes, pass it to Havertz. Pass it to James. Come on, James. Mount can shoot. James is still in. This game has been so frustrating. Welbeck's in. It's a 2-on-5, but I'm still scared. Never mind. There's nothing to worry about. Brighton are just playing back. Oh, no. No. Someone get in his way! Oh my god! Basum almost scored! It was dipping in like crazy. Oh my god, it was just like... How did we not get in front of that? What is Alonso and what is Rudiger doing? Oh my gosh, I think it was actually going into... It wasn't going into goal, but it clipped Jorginho's foot, and then it has so much dip on it, and so much backward spin, that honestly it looked like it could have been going to goal. And oh no, oh my god. Brighton about to cross it again. Havertz trying to stop it. Oh my god! And I'm just saying it now, Brighton are just getting closer and closer to goal, and we're just looking farther and farther away from the form that we want to be right now. Even David Moyes is at the game. What is he doing? Is he just like looking at players? Interesting. And again, we play West Ham in the next game, so it's going to be interesting to see how we do against them. Obviously, if we don't win, we're pretty much out of the top 4. And looking at how we're playing right now, it could be even worrying because we might not even be able to win this game. I feel like that's crazy how much Chelsea fans have fallen back to earth, where it was like all this, concepts and all this European Super League, which was all an idea, but now, we're back to football as it is, and now we're just kind of realizing, oh man, we actually do need to get points. Yeah, so I'm definitely getting the feeling again of we need to get some points, otherwise we might drop out of the top 4. James. Chelsea just had to get a pass and just move it forward, man. Jorginho. Hey, that's a foul! There's so many fouls this game. What the heck? Oh, James. Oh, man. Lucky that wasn't a foul. I don't want another defender to get booked. Or at least another one of our players to get booked. Oh, come on. We gotta stop these through balls from they look like they're gonna happen, but luckily we just kind of stretched out Brighton a lot. Basuma loses the ball. Oh no, he does keep it. Oh, there's a. Oh, Ziyech is. No, he's on the floor. What's happening? Oh, there's. I think Ziyech has a head injury. What's happened to him though? Oh, he's been smacked in the face. Where's the VAR? Are you sure that's not a foul, man? I swear, if I was in that VAR room, I would have been like, that's kind of sus, bro. But I guess not, apparently. Just me. Oh. I know I've been forgetting to change the score a lot, especially when it ever comes to these watch-alongs, but still. I feel like this is gonna be like the first time. Wait, every time I did a watch along, it's actually ended with someone scoring. I think. I think so. Yeah. Well, I feel like I won't have to worry about forgetting the score, because at this rate, no one's gonna score. It's just been fouls after injuries, after quick medical checks. But now I'm actually worried for Ziyech, man. Ziyech legit did so much to get here, performed very well in a Man City game, and now he needs to come back on. I think he still could come back on. He just needs to clear his head for a bit. And that is the end of the first half. So, let me just go straight into it. Alright, it hasn't been the best. Try to get that out already, because we have just been so sloppy, so weak, so lacking of energy. And it's honestly, I was feeling hyped for this game, and I know this is not to trying to diminish the fact that, a European Super League was literally made like 2 days ago, and many football fans are outside and they're cheering and supporting. That honestly made me so invigorated for this game, and it's sad to see that we can't really see the beautiful game in its full action yet, because the game, can't lie, it's kind of been just dead for the most of it. Well, that ends the first half, and now I have to let me just quickly shift everything so then I am ready for the second half. And obviously hasn't even started yet, so we're gonna reset that. And now let me just change the scene. Let me just switch to the lineup thing so I can actually go into this game and the players, who I have to say have been very underwhelming this first half. Alright, so now let's talk about them. Kepa, he's only had like there's only two chances where he was like even called upon, but they were just like all chances. Like, it was just like a simple cross to our box, and Kepa just had to grab it and just make sure that he didn't lose it. So that's all I can really say about Kepa. Anything else, and he wasn't tested at all. Zuma, Christensen, and Rudiger, the three center backs. Zuma has been trying to look for long balls and stuff like that, and I feel like to like maybe in one or two instances they've worked, but I feel like every time we try to play it out the back, they've just led to nothing. I think there was also some cases where we just try to like play it out from the back, try to give a long cross into the attack, but yeah, nothing has come of it. Yeah, the same goes with Christensen and Rudiger. I would actually say that I would say that our passing at the back has been actually pretty poor because we've been trying. I mean, it's been poor for one reason because we've been trying to find these little pockets of space and we're finding them, but the fact is that we're not completing the passes. So that is definitely something that is undermining all the efforts that we put in and is kind of hindering us from actually, succeeding in these attempts to go forward. And I feel like we've also just wasted a few chances from not doing that. So yeah, so that's just gonna be yeah. That's all there is to it, man. That's all I remember from that first half. I just know that the defense have, and also the defense have themselves just been very vulnerable. We've been letting Brighton go on the break for like a few times in this game, and I feel like how are they able to get past these players who I know are very good right now, very good shape. I feel like every single defender is in good shape right now. So why are we so insipid and why are we so afraid to actually go forward or not go forward just to prevent these things from happening? There definitely wasn't this many holes in the Man City game, even though Man City themselves created a lot of chances for themselves. Yeah, so I feel like the same can go for James and Alonso, because I feel like they should have been doing a better job for hold on, I'm just listening to these news real quick. Okay, so let me just talk about it again. James and Alonso haven't had much and I would say that they've definitely been involved. I'd say James has been more involved. He's actually been linking up with Ziyech really well. There was this one moment where Ziyech puts in a beautiful through ball to James? Yeah, James, and then puts him in, and then James tries to cross it in. Didn't work, but I feel like those two are linking up very well. James has just been pushing up forward as we usually like to see him, but definitely needs to be more service in later on because I feel like his crosses have been a little bit poor. He could have just he's always been like in the final third, but he definitely has to find someone in the box. So hopefully he does improve on that. And then Alonso has just kind of been there, hasn't had too much to do, or hasn't done much in general. And that's just how I feel about Alonso. And then Mount, and then Jorginho. They've actually been it's been interesting because Jorginho, I would say, has been playing well. He's actually been like I don't see this a lot from him, but he's just able to just get the ball and kind of do what Mason Mount does, just like turn the player and then just completely just go and accelerate forward. And then Mount, I feel like Mount has been a little bit quiet more than he usually is. Like even in the previous games where he's been quiet, he hasn't been this quiet. So I'm just waiting to see what Mount does in order to help our attack, because I feel like he's definitely missing whenever it comes to our attack, because he is playing a little more centrally. So I feel like maybe a change in our tactics could be to just play Mount more attacking wise, because we know that those combinations with Mount in the attack is just so much more better, and they yield so much they yield much more better results. And then Ziyech, Havertz, and Pulisic. Ziyech tries to give an early cross to Alonso in the first few minutes, and it almost worked. Then Ziyech will give a really good through ball to James, and Ziyech, he's still on the pitch. He picked up an injury, so that is a little bit frightening, but he was able to do his task. And I honestly feel like Ziyech has been the one who's impressed me the most this game, but even after I said all those good things about him, I feel like I still haven't necessarily been impressed with his performance. I feel like he definitely could be doing more. Then Havertz has actually been doing really well. There was an opportunity where he was just quick passing with Ziyech, and then there were times when he was getting ganged up by some Brighton players, but he was honestly just able to do it by himself. He was just able to evade the players, and that's something that you don't really see from Havertz, because obviously it's been tough for him ever since he came. But what annoyed me the most was that he would get the ball, and then if more than two people were pressuring him, he'd have a hard time trying to get himself out of that scenario and that predicament. Well, I would say he's honestly just doing well against these Brighton players. He's actually showing a lot of ball control that I definitely wanted to see more of, and he's actually been quick passing, adjusting himself to the pace of the game. And I really hope, and honestly, out of everyone else in this game, I really feel like he can end up growing more into this game. Yeah, so I'm just excited to see what Havertz has to offer, as well as Ziyech. So I want to see those two produce more because I feel like they've actually been standing out a lot. Pulisic, I would say, hasn't been standing out too much, even though he had that one opportunity where he was in the box, but then he just scuffs it over. He just loses his balance or something, and he shoots it wide. But I feel like Pulisic does need to offer a little bit more. He's just kind of been running around and just getting the ball, playing it. But as an attacker in this team full of attackers, and considering all the attacking opportunities we have, like we might even have to sub on Werner eventually. So I just want to see how Pulisic does. But overall, not too impressed. And then, yeah, so honestly, nothing to say about our subs. I feel like only like if nothing still happens, then we definitely need to change the game. So then just put anyone on. Honestly, put Werner on. Because Werner Ziyech does work, and honestly, if we put the three people that we bought in the summer to attack and they work all together, then we're just gonna be singing praises all day. And we're just gonna be pretty happy. So that's what I would say. If nothing changes, I would definitely put in Werner for Pulisic. Not to discredit Pulisic or anything, but we just need this. We just need a change in pace. So, out of the people who have looked promising so far, Ziyech and Havertz, I would say those are the two that I would keep on, and then just take off Pulisic. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. That is just my reaction. But it honestly just been such a dead. It's honestly just been such a dead first half. And if we don't change the pace soon, like if we go into the second half and 20 minutes in, we haven't changed the pace of the game, I think we're gonna just die. And I know the last thing Chelsea fans need is more depression. Like I think we just finished like talking about this whole Super League thing, and it might be coming to a close soon. Like as I've been talking, the commentators have been just discussing that Boris Johnson himself just tweeted Chelsea and Man City were planning to leave on the Super League, and that hopefully the rest of the teams participating would follow suit. But yeah, we definitely need the points, man. We definitely need the points. This is such an important game to just get points, man. And it's not even against a tough team. Imagine when we go to West Ham or Man City and we were expected to get points then. It's because we're not getting points against these minnow teams and these teams that we should be expected to win against. So we definitely need to see what happens in these first few minutes in the second half. Otherwise, in the first few minutes of the second half, to see what really is going to happen in the rest of this game. So that's just going to be my take on the game so far. That is just my discussion on the players. And yeah, just see what happens. We're going to have to treat it like a new half. Just forget that first half happened. Because it hasn't been pretty. Alright, so it's honestly just like a few more minutes until the second half starts. Yeah. And I've just seen some highlights on Pulisic, and to be fair, he is dribbling and taking on players, but I wanted to see him contribute more to the attacking side. Like, it's good that you put the ball forward, but then it's not any different than if you were just to walk up, no one without being challenged, and then just pass it sideways. I feel like he does have to offer more, in my personal opinion. The dribbling is nice though. If anyone wanted me to say one good thing about Pulisic, his dribbling is nice, but dribbling doesn't win you games. Yeah, we're just gonna see what happens then. Oh, we're gonna get into the second half soon. Alright, well, getting ready for the second half. It's about to commence soon. And now the second half commences. Let's go. Hmm. And this is not to say that there hasn't been moments in football where the team just takes a while to get into this game. But I feel like it's a bad case with Chelsea because if we don't start off really good and if we don't play a good first half, then that basically just means that we're gonna not do as good in the second half. There we go. Pulisic. Nice, Pulisic. Nice. Wins. Come on, keep it. Nice, he does well. Mount. Christensen. Basuma tries to find someone. Can't though. There we go. Yes, James. Nothing too much to talk about in the second half, I'll be honest. James just heads it back. Yes, Mount. Havertz, nice. Jorginho, nice. Oh, but why are we always looking at play back? Zuma. Christensen. James. Zuma could find Alonso. Finds Havertz. It's a good cross. Ziyech. Nice, Ziyech. Nice. Cross it in, cross it in, cross it in. Oh, Pulisic. Oh, man. That was good by Ziyech. He finds Pulisic, and then Pulisic, he's too much marked. Oh, Christensen. Nice. Yes, come on. Oh, we didn't win it. Oh, but Ziyech wins it. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, wow. Good cross. There we go. With a pass. Rudiger. Pass it up. Yes, Alonso. Finds Zuma nicely. Kepa. Christensen. Havertz. Oh, but that's over the top and it goes out. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. Christensen, come on, Christensen. James, nice. No, that was Ziyech. Passes it to James. James can cross it. It goes for a corner. Well, we're getting closer. It's not even a corner. It's a throw in. What am I saying? James. Oh, Jorginho. It wasn't even like the ball kind of like just rode on his foot. I don't even think he tried to control it there. Mount, nice. Oh, Havertz. Havertz can pass it to Pulisic. Oh my goodness. Oh, Ziyech. Oh. I haven't grown this much in a football game in a long time. But this game, it's kind of slow, man. I swear I don't think I'm like out of it today. But this game has just been so uneventful. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of hard to watch. And I say that after all the games, all the entertaining games that we had. We literally had 2 legs against Porto. Fantastic games. And then a thriller against Man City. And now I just feel like this match can't really compare to the hype that I was feeling for those matches. Maybe that's why I'm a little bit out of it. Yes, James. Zuma. There we go. Yes, Havertz. No, that's not Havertz. Wait, no, it is Havertz. Nice. Ziyech, yes. Yes, Havertz. Yes, Havertz. Oh my gosh. He does well. He does well. And that's something that... Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Our defense. Our defense. Christensen. Nice. While Manchester City confirms that it has formally enacted the procedures to withdraw from the proposed Super League. That is honestly great news. Great news. I know I said it before, but that is just so heartwarming to hear as football fans. And if I just lower myself a bit and see that these are live pictures, or at least a live picture from Chelsea protesting today. Chelsea fans, at least, against the board's actions, which we do not agree with, and I support them 100%. I support every action that these fans are taking. All right, Pulisic could definitely find Alonso. No. Mount finds Ziyech. Ziyech can... Ah, he tries to find James. Nice. And we have more possession now. We're retaining more of the ball in the second half, but we're not doing anything with it. We've looked good in one instance. And as I said, by the 60th minute, if we're not really doing much, then we're going to look like that for the rest of the game, unless we make a sub. So we better make a sub. Huh. Mount. Come on, Mount. Yes, Pulisic. He's in. Oh, that's not foul. And he stepped on his hand. No, come on. No, come on. Where's the foul in that? And he steps on his hand. No, come on. He pushes him out. There's no body in that. He extends his arm. And that's good from Havertz and Mount. And they're trying to string something together. And Mount gives a really good ball. A delicious ball. But then, that's not a foul. And he steps on him. Oh, no. I think Pulisic has been stepped on his arm. Oof. Wait, is Pulisic off? No, he's still on, right? Yeah, I think he's still on. And he comes rushing back. Alright, that's good signs. I mean, the mark on his arm begs to differ, but I think he can just muster through it. He's a strong lad. But that is reckless from Christensen, please. Is he gonna get booked? No. Come on, please. Is that Craig Dawson? Is that the referee's name? Please. I don't want another player to get booked again, man. That's gonna make me so mad again. We just have to be alive. There's half an hour left, for crying out loud. Come on, can we just be alive? Come on. Yes, Pulisic, nice turn, but I can't find anyone, and we just misplace it again. And now it's becoming less about. It's becoming less about our performance and more about the result. Now we just need to we just need a good result, a win. Havertz. Come on, Ziyech. Find someone in the middle. Oh, and he gets dispossessed. Werner is warming up. I said it before, didn't I? Werner is gonna get on. Put in Werner, man. We need Werner. And I think Pulisic is gonna come off. But that's just me. I have no idea who could come off for attack, but I know I said Ziyech and Havertz look the best, but honestly, I feel like Werner can come on for anyone. At least that's what I think Tuchel might do. Not too sure about I'm not too sure about who's he's actually gonna take off. Oh, and Hudson-Odoi is getting ready. So, all right, never mind. We're taking off 2 people, 2 of our attackers at least. Yes, Rudiger. Come on. Come on, Rudiger. Push forward. Come on. Yes, Alonso. Cross it. Alonso. Oh, that's good. Havertz. Ah. Come on, Rudiger. All right, come on, boys. We're getting it back together. Come on. Christensen. Ziyech can definitely pass it up. Yes, Jorginho. Yes. Ah, that's unfortunate. Could definitely play it up. Ziyech could have possibly lunged in for that ball. I have no idea. Oh well. Cross in for but they're just moving around our wings like crazy. Come on, Havertz. Come on. Oh my gosh. If that doesn't summarize how we played today, I don't know what will. Just Havertz passes it to James, and then James, before he can even see it, it hits off of his foot and it falls to a Brighton player. Oh, Alonso's coming off for Hudson-Odoi. Oh, is Pulisic coming off? Are we taking off Ziyech? Havertz is coming off. Now we have Werner, Mount, and Ziyech. Wait, Werner, Mount, yeah. And Pulisic. And Hudson-Odoi is in for Alonso. Oh, are we changing sides? Oh, James is playing left back now. Yes. I think that should have been a foul, honestly. But now it's Brighton's turn. Yeah, no, 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 no. Okay, it's a free kick for us. They have a good. All right, so all right, let me just go through this right now. They're in a good position to score, and I really hope I didn't jinx that right there. Basuma, who's been injured a lot in this game, he's gonna shoot. Oh my gosh, it's a corner. I think it's hit our wall. Oh, it hit off Werner. Oh, come on, Werner. Yes, Pulisic. Yes. Ah, but Werner can't get the ball. Hudson-Odoi. Yes, he wins it. Giroud looks like he can warm up anytime soon now. Christensen does well to find Ziyech. Good ball. Ziyech. That's a good cross. Oh, no, it's not a good cross. It's straight to the goalkeeper. Nah, Ziyech, mate. Come on. Please. Come on. All you guys, as a matter of fact, all you guys wake up. It's been dead. Game's dead. Oh, wow. Oh, Basumo! Oh my God. I don't know if anyone else got scared when he shot that. I was got, and then it looked from, at least from my angle, it looked like it was actually going to be able to go on the right corner. But again, what is Chelsea doing? Like, and yeah, there's no reason why we should actually pressure him from that far into the midfield. But still, like, where is everyone? Like, where's the pressure and where's the good football I've been so anticipating for these past few minutes and for the past few hours, bro? It's been so draining. And as we're in the 70th minute, 20 minutes left, we need a goal. Honestly, just anything. If there's anything to get in this game, it's just a win. We can't be dropping any more points. It's so tight, man. Oh, what is Mount doing? Thank you, Jorginho. Thank you. Come on, James. Come on, James. It's been so sloppy from us. Cross it, cross it. Oh my gosh. And Mount got clipped. It's just been foul after foul. Honestly, everyone here looks so dead. I have no idea what happens. I know we just played an FA Cup game. It actually isn't fair that we had to play so soon. We had only 1, 2, and then 3 days to prepare. Maybe that's why. I feel like the whole team is just dead after a tough performance against Man City. And I don't blame them. Because we went to like the 95th and 96th minute. So we might as well have just played extra time. And now Maupay is coming on. And if there's anything for us fans... Oh, I'm losing my interest. If there's anything for us fans to be scared about, it's Maupay. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but who scored like the winning goal against Arsenal, a fellow London team, at the death? It was Maupay. So I am kind of worried about that. Yes, come on. Come on. No, my gosh. As soon as we go forward, Mount slips. Come on. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright, cool. What are we doing? We're literally getting pressured by 4 different Brighton players. We're so spread out too, and that spread out kind of causes us to have more depth, but at the same time we're losing the ball. So what's the point of playing out wide and spreading out when we can be more compact and not mess up the easy balls? Yes, Werner. Nice, Werner. Nice set. Ziyech! Yeah, oh, he almost finds Werner. Oh, that was a good idea. But Werner's offsides anyway. It still would have been offsides. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. And now Giroud's ready to come on. We definitely need a goal. Oh, wow. Who's he coming on for, though? Olivier Giroud. He's scored it for us in many different occasions. Many important goals. Hopefully he can be the man for us to do it again. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Christensen's foot. Oh, no. No, Christensen. AC Hive, no. Ah, no. Okay, I think he's good. Thank God. Oh, whoa, he clipped his foot like crazy. No. Oh, yeah, no, come on, Busuma, come on. What are you doing, bro? You went in that... You basically dug into his foot, man. Like, we know you were trying to injure the AC High founder, bro. What the heck? And now we take off Hakim Ziyech, and Ziyech has performed well, but not to the quality that obviously would have been beneficial for him. But I still think he performed well nonetheless. Oh, no, 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 Rudiger. Nice, Rudiger. Yes, Christensen. All right, come on. Come on, Zuma. Come on, come on, come on. Be relaxed. James, be relaxed. Everyone be relaxed. Can we please go forward? Just make something happen. Can we please not lose the ball again? Yes, Zuma. Oh, Zuma, you're going to lose the ball. Zuma! No! They're going to score! Oh, my God. I knew Zuma was going to lose it. Zuma was all by himself. He should have known that he was going to get, swarmed. Oh, my gosh. What is happening to this team? Oh my gosh, I had to actually applaud Rudiger. He was the last defender though. I'm so glad that he didn't lose his ground. Otherwise we would have conceded. Oh, Hudson-Odoi, not a bad cross, but it finds no one. Come on, Werner. Werner can still win it. Yes, Werner. Nice. Come on, Chelsea. There's still a chance for us to get a result. Yes. Nice. That's good play. Come on, Christensen. Someone put in a cross. Anyone. Or just make a through ball. Anyone. Can we think of something other than just going around in like a half semicircle across Brighton's 18-yard box? Oh, man. And now Pulisic is screaming for something from the referee, and he sounds so done. Oh wow! We're gonna hit it back. Thank you. Kepa, kick it up. Oh, what are we doing whenever... Why are we playing so close? Why are we playing so... Oh my god. Why are we playing so close? That just sums up our play. We literally just got... Oh my gosh. We're so sloppy today. So sloppy. I don't think we've ever looked this sloppy under touch. I can't even lie. Oh no. Lallana, good save. I mean, Lallana. Kepa, good save. Lallana shot. Honestly, that is honestly a really good save by Kepa. Jorginho, oh my god. And then, yeah, it gets dispossessed. And we just luckily did not concede right there. And I said it before, if whatchamacallit, if Danny Welbeck would have just pulled something like a Robinson from West Brom against us, and I said it before, and he almost did. Why are you proving me right, footballers? Why are you proving me right? I'd rather be wrong than proven right. Come on, Pulisic. Come on, Pulisic. Come on. Just go up a little bit. Come on. Oh my god, we're just sideways past FC. This is a good point for Brighton, but it's a terrible result from us. We're in such a dire need to actually get points when we're this close in the top 4 race. Giroud's pass is sloppy, man. The second half is just so bad. Hudson-Odoi can win it. Oh man. We're in the last 10 minutes, boys and girls. Can we please look for something? Yeah, come on. Yes, Werner, come on, Werner. Yes, Werner. That's a good ball. Hudson-Odoi. James. We keep on getting dispossessed. No one's gonna ever want to watch the replay to this game ever again. It's been such a dead match. Oh my gosh. But Brighton are actually just playing well. That's not something you can always say, but Christian Pulisic does well. And he wins us the goal kick. Oh my god. Well, we are. Looks like we might be heading into a tie, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm so mad because this team honestly could have been like 1-0, 2-0 down so many times. Heck, we might bottle that at the end. It just hasn't been a good performance at all. I think our worst performance this season. I mean, at least our worst performance under Tuchel. Besides the West Brom game, this has been probably our poorest game ever. I just think we're tired. We don't have the players that we usually put on. I don't know, something's not working. Something's not working. Come on, Giroud. Come on, Chelsea. Yeah, come on. There you go. There we go, Giroud. Nice pass in the middle. Come on, Werner. He can play someone in. And he plays Pulisic in. Pulisic can definitely go and do something himself. Ah, the ref. The ref is playing against us. In literally more ways than one. And he's also been booking a lot of our players, so that comes to no surprise. James, please. I'm begging you. Yes, Jorginho. Run. Finds Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi can definitely cross it. But I don't know about crosses. Crosses it. Giroud! Oh, that was like our first shot this whole game. And he just... Giroud just like kicks it. And it's not even on target. Rip Giroud. And yeah, this game's just been all over the place. And honestly, I'm not even too sure if many people are going to be upset about this result because of the big victory in the football world that we have gotten. But still, I think we can't forget how important this game really is for our season. Our season is still alive. So I think we should honestly just return and think about how this game could really impact us for the future. Alright, nice. Christensen, mark him down. Don't let Mope go. Oh my gosh. Brighton are actually playing one-touch football. Oh, wow. They're actually playing all over us, man. That's just insulting. Hmm. Oh man, we're gonna get tested at West Ham, man. We're gonna have to actually, put in a shift. And then we play Real Madrid, so that's gonna suck. Werner. Oh, Werner. Werner, yes. Yeah, come on. Something else. Come on. Yes. Oh, yes. Come on. That's gonna do it. Nice. James, someone do something. Alright, yes, Christensen, go for the shot yourself if you want to. James. Pulisic. Ah, rip. Well, this kind of sucks. Oh my gosh, we're failing to get every single ball. And Brighton are on the breakaway. Nice, Virginia. Come on, Mason. Please, Mason. Come on. Giroud, come on. Oh, Hudson-Odoi, nice. Oh, he can't. He's not in, though. Oh. It's like every time we look like we could potentially be through on a counter attack, but we're just like, nope. Whoosh. Kick the ball forwards. Hella annoying. Virginia. James. Werner. Come on, Werner. Come on, beat him. Yes, Werner. That's us. That's us. Oh, it's a goal kick. Werner is himself is just absolutely in disbelief. Absolute disbelief. Incredulous. Whatever adjective to describe Werner is that. Oh my god, there's only 3 minutes left and we haven't done anything this whole game. Mason, please. Oh, that's a good ball, but no one can get it. Pulisic was the only one there and he didn't get it. This game has been dead. Please, I'll forgive this whole bad game if we just, please. Nice, James. Come on, Hudson-Odoi. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, go through. Hey, that's a foul. Oh my gosh. It's a free kick for us. Oh, Ben White's off. Ben White's off. Beautiful skill by Hudson-Odoi. But Ben White's off. He's off. Get him off. Ben White's off. He is off, mate. Please. This would be perfect to just get a last minute winner. I don't think I think we've had one of those was against Ren. Yeah, Ren's. Please, can we please get a last minute goal on this? Oh, Giroud! Oh, Giroud! Oh, that's it. That's just how the game's gonna end. There's literally like 30 seconds. Uh, this is literally how we lose the game. Not even lose the game. It's a tie against Brighton. We're dropping points to Brighton, and I'm not even gonna lie. The only win we got as Chelsea fans is from ourselves. No, Brighton, I actually have a chance. No. Oh my God, thank you, James. Nah, if Brighton actually scoring now, I'm honestly just gonna be fuming, man. Literally, Brighton. I know we're not gonna win, but if Brighton win, all right, it's game. Yeah, it's game. It's game, and that's how it ends. It ends 0-0. I guess I was right about my prediction. Didn't need to change the score today. We just did not luck up to it today. And I'm going to discuss it more about it in my review because I definitely don't want to go more into this game than I have to. So I'm just going to go straight to the review. I'll see you guys there. Thank you for tuning in. If you were tuning in, I'm sorry if I couldn't see who exactly tuned in, but thank you. And I'm just going to end the stream for now. So catch you guys in the review.